There you have it, folks. Today we're going to try something new. We have a double featured game today. We're going to be playing Paralives and Forza Horizon 6. I'm Nikai, for those of you who are new to my channel. Welcome in. Today we, of course, got those two games planned for you, and we wanted to try something a little different. So we'll start with one game, and then we'll switch to the other. I've had the liberties of trying both of them out. Both of them are very fun games. Paralives is brand new and it's early access, so it's still not fully completed yet. So there are going to be some funny little bugs and features that appear in the game as we play it, as well as Forza 6. We're going to be playing that as well. But for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. We welcome everybody in who is looking for a place to call their own. Some place that is a open community with willing to accept anyone and everyone who is just looking to hang out and have some fun. I am the simple VTuber dog boy that likes adventure, and we're looking to see just how many friends we can make along the way. Let's go ahead and get into the gaming. We've got a lot in store, and can't wait to get started. We're going to start with Paralives. Paralives is a sim game. For those of you who know who I am big on The Sims. I've been playing The Sims since Sims 1. It is a life simulation game that I've been playing for many years. I have a steep knowledge of all things Sims. It's one of those games that just was near and dear to my heart back in the day, and now that Paralives has come into the frame, I see it as good competition because Sims 4 has 108 expansion packs that you have to pay full price to get parts of the game. That's 108 times you have to pay the same person for multiple things. Now, Paralives, they have quoted that they will never charge more for the game than what the base value is, and that all the additional content they intend to include into the game is just going to be free updates. Now, I hope they stay true to that. Of course, there's been many companies in the past who have made that claim, and they veered from it sometime later. So we'll see how long they can hold out and stay true to their word. Now, I already created a household, and well, I'll let you guys figure it out. Let you guys see what I've done so far, and I'll introduce you to some of the characters of our tale today. This being an indie company, I kind of like it. I like the OG aesthetic. I like the artistry of the characters from the environment and everything around it. It is a solid game. First and foremost, I will show you the household. There are quite a many lots that you can choose from when you start this game. They give you a very wide variety, and I chose this corner lot here. Why? Well, it was cheap. It has got an ocean view. And that's kind of one of those things that in my latter years I have been looking to have enjoyment of. This is the homestead. Nothing too fancy. It is something that I put together myself, just because I have a since playing The Sims for as long as I have. It is one of those things that I really wanted to um, learn how the building mechanics was compared to the other games. It showed in the trailers how to uh, put together windows and doors and just very unique building mechanics. One thing I've noticed is they have additional little things that just makes the game much more playable. Um, from the different types of rooftops, the windows, the way that you can manually change how each of these things work and look. Um, these glass windows are windows that I put into the wall it myself, um, and it makes it look just like a whole. It just adds a little bit of something. Um, I know these little grass textures; they're just little, basic 2D things. But the thing is, The Sims didn't even bother to do that. A lot of the time, a lot of times the terrain is just painted on. One thing you'll also notice is the ground's not flat. Another thing that The Sims just doesn't do. Down here in the left corner of the screen is the house button. You click that and it'll get you into the build menu where you can look up various things for the lot. Honestly, I should have got rid of this because it's not for sale anymore. Um, but let me show you the household. Here we go. The buttons on the game are pretty close to how the Sims games work for the PC. So if you've played The Sims on the PC, you will pretty well know what to expect. Now, this is the homestead. It is not anything fancy. As soon as you get into the entryway, you have the kitchen and dining room, the little laundry area. The washer machine is a all-in-one washing machine. It's pretty much straightforward. Um, the bathroom, again, kind of what you expect. All the items, the little nooks, the crannies, the light fixtures, the pieces, they do not. You're not required to snap it to a grid, which is what The Sims did. They did have a free placing mode on The Sims in the later years, but the problem is most of the time when you had a object, let's say I didn't want to have this chair, right? I could take this couch and stretch it out just like that. It's as simple as that. And you can do that with most everything that you have. You can stretch out, you can make the TV bigger if you want to. Um, and it doesn't really change the functionality of the items that you use. Um, so there's a lot of opportunities to mix and match things. One thing I did notice since it's early, some of the concepts though are not quite there yet. Um, it's still early access, so you can't really expect a whole lot from it. So just be aware of that. Um, as you can see in the rooms is a closet. They actually put a mechanic for that, which is something kind of you would kind of want. You kind of do want to have a closet in your rooms. You know what I mean? It did kind of feel weird that The Sims just never really did that. I mean, of course, you could do it yourself, but they never really. I don't know why they didn't include it in most of the builds that they had, the pre builds. Um, but I don't know. Maybe that was just they wanted you to do it for them. Um, Now let me introduce you to our characters, cast of characters. This guy, his name is Nate. Everybody say hi to Nate. He is a very particular person. This game is a little more on the storytelling aspect of the game instead of just being a plain Jane uh, life sim. Of course, you have your needs over here in this column right there. Um, Over here is your social thing. This tells you everything that you need to know about Nate. Nate doesn't have much strength or mentality. He is a very creative and charismatic person. Up here is a personality experience bar. Each time you level up, you get a new quirk, and that quirk can make or break your guy. Um, he is an early bird, so he does best waking up early in the morning. He's not the cleanliest person in the world, but he makes do anyway. Um, he is overjoyed, so he usually is happy. He is good at cooperating with others, so he doesn't have a problem with working with other people. And he is a little bit of a jack of all trades. He tries to master a little bit of everything. Will that be his downfall? Who knows? But that, my friends, is Nate. Then over here, we have Jack. Jack is a little bit of a different kind of guy. He's got basic physique. His mind is strong. His creativity is a little lacking, but his charisma's up there. His vibe, he's a jester. He likes to have fun. He likes to make jokes. Then you got he's good at making friends. Of course, what is a clown without an audience? And then he is talent. Well, let's just say he doesn't have one. Uh, Maybe perhaps a diamond in the rough. And he is a night owl, and he's very sloppy. He prefers to stay up late, and good luck keeping up after his leavings. And we'll leave it at that. Then over here, we have Charles. Hi, Charles. I don't know why you're all hanging out in the bathroom, but I'm not one to judge. Charles is also unique in his own right. He's got a physique. He's good. He's got a good mind. Oh, that's still Jack. My bad. Whoops. He's energetic. Oh, brother. Meet Charles. He's got a high physique. Not much of a mind, not much of creativity, but he is a decent with his charisma. He's energetic. He's good at making friends. His talent is fitness, and he got a second one because his character leveled up. As you can see, he's got the level 2 there. Um, he is normal. He doesn't typically have a preference for waking up early or staying up late. And he's neat. He cleans up after himself and everyone else because Everybody else has to be a burden and somehow. Now let's see what these guys got going on. He is obviously not having a good time. He's a little bit embarrassed. Who knows why, but and these are the things. You'll see these little cards that pop up. These are your mood cards. They're cards that new circumstances and new wants and needs get popped up over here, and they want a reaction to his change in mood. And this will give you a brand new uh, need and fulfillment to be up here. One, he's hungry. Two, he needs a shower. And three, he's embarrassed because he walked into the bathroom while Charles was using it. Poor Charles. He didn't deserve that. So that kind of adds everything up right there. Let's select a new thing for him. Pick a reaction. Okay. He just wants to spend 2 hours inside. That's kind of easy because he doesn't do anything, so he's just gonna be there. Now, this is similar to The Sims. You got your speed down there. You got your time of day over here. One thing you'll notice, this entire town is yours to explore. The empty lots are the lots that you could choose to start off at. There's a lot other, well, like I said, there's many other art spots you could have chose. This is the little train station. Each of the little businesses are any of the jobs that your person could work at. They are right here in the town. So you could work at the school, you could work at the library, you could work at the high schools, you could, work at the hospital. The thing is, unlike The Sims, the entire town is right here. And they offer you the chance to make your own. You can do that. They give you this mode here, which gives you the town already fully furnished. Or you could take it upon yourself and choose the town that is empty. It has nobody in it, and you can make your own. And so we just chose to, crash in town because there's a little bit of time needed to process this game. To let it be. Let's click the play button here. We got some folks just kind of hanging around, so we'll see what's going on there. Well, Charles is taking a shower right in front of Jack, and Jack doesn't seem to mind. So we'll just kind of ignore him. I guess it's nap time for Mr. Nate over there. Let's give you need to take a shower, dog. Sure. Everybody needs a good cry every now and again. That's art time for Charles. I didn't know he could do that. Yes, we'll all find out. Is this guy going to be a Rembrandt? Something memorable? Or maybe perhaps something else entirely? Now, unlike The Sims, you'll notice down here, now that I've Charles selected, you'll see that there are two categories. The top category is painting, because that's specifically what he's doing, but he's also got another category called art, because there are multiple ways to achieve certain skills. And just because you're good at art in one medium doesn't mean you're going to be good at the other one. So they put that in perspective. Same thing. Oh, um, let it all out, buddy. Let it all out. Here. Um, do that. um, we'll give him some privacy. All right, let's see what Nate's doing. Time to check up the social media. Perhaps looking at his Twitter or his, Facebook. Let's see. Let's have you talk to the locals. This gal looks like a cool gal to talk to. Let's go talk in the middle of the road. That seems safe. Who knows what they're talking about? Now, what you'll see here on the side, they just kind of randomly chitter chatter. And then eventually you'll get some cards over here. And it'll tell you what exactly the odds of it going over well will be. Especially if it's something that's risky, like flirting or anything other than just general chit chat. And look at that. Just because odds are good doesn't mean they will always spin in your favor. Well, now he wants to be friends with this gal, or he could flirt with her. We'll see. We'll let him do that. In the meantime, continue chit chatting with this gal in the middle of the street. Hopefully, you don't get hit by a car. Um, Over here is a post board, and you can look at daily requests from the locals. Who knows what the requests will be because they literally could be anything. And the cool thing is, once you begin talking with a person, you could select both of them and have them go wherever and do whatever. That's kind of a little bit of a difference. And this, folks, is a phone booth. In case some of you are too young to know what that is. Okay, so today's town requests are our elders. Check on the elders. Our elders are the keepers of the town's memories. Go listen to their stories. They are important. Or design a logo. Get to level 3 in graphic design. Design a logo on the computer. Are you passionate for graphic design? I need a logo for my startup project. Now, like I told you, there are multiple mediums for art. Just because my guy, Nate here, is artistic and creative doesn't mean he's got the skills or the chops to do graphic design. But should he dare try anyway? I think yes. That will be up to him. Now, let's get back to the homestead. We do have this here computator. Let's do some graphic design. And we'll check up on the Jack over here. Jackie's still in the bathroom. Still a little bit sad. Let's see. We can ask Sophia here about her job, and she says she's a florist. Well, isn't that nice? Um, uh, no, you keep going, man. I'm not interrupting you there, Charles. You got a plan in mind. I don't want to interrupt. Um, things sure things sure seem to be changing in this here area. It is kind of weird because they're having a conversation, but she's nowhere to be found. That's one thing that I've noticed is some of the well, it's early access. Some of the things are just kind of weird. Um, but I'm sure they'll get fixed. It did just come out yesterday, so there's time. But anyways, we'll just kind of keep chit chatting somehow through the they're telepathic. They're just gonna talk to each other through telepathy. Oh, yeah, their minds. Um, so Charles is getting a little eepy. So let's let him hit the hay over here. You can stop doing that now. Hey, Jack leveled up. He fulfilled his need, and now he's got a new trait. Got a little level up. Let's see what he's got. Personality level up. Pick one evolution for Jack. Good at nothing. Talent. So, since he's a good at nothing, um, these are the options. Contagions, incompetence. When learning a skill, gain an aura that gives -1 learning speed to everyone nearby. That's gotta be pretty infuriating. Infuriating incompetence. When learning a skill, gain an aura that gives +2 angry to everyone nearby. Now that is frustrating. Saddening incompetence. When learning a skill, gain an aura that gives +2 sad to everybody. Poor, pitiful Jack. And then relief from embarrassment. When you stop working on a skill, heroes who were embarrassed because of you gain +2 happy. You know what? Let's do that. Some of these guys are gonna be embarrassed because he's just him. He's doing his best. Now here is the advisor. She will pop up occasionally to add a little bit of flavor to a Para's life. Just a little bit of spice to the story. Just spreads a little bit of extra just because. Now they're friends. Congratulations there, Nate. You made a friend. Jack needs to eat desperately. Let's have him cook. Let's do a frozen pizza. That sounds good. There he goes. He is making himself a pizza. Life here does seem to be simple. Simple enough that there's not a whole lot going on right at this moment. Now let's see how Nate is doing with his graphic design. He is almost there. Once he gets there, he will be able to make that logo and get a few extra bucks. And I think in this world and in this day and age, we could all use a couple extra bucks. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop doing that. Graphic design. And then once he's got where he needs to be, he can design that logo. It is kind of weird that he's doing graphic design without pen, but who am I? One thing that's different from this and The Sims is a the you can't just drag and drop things into places. It was kind of a nice little thing that The Sims has, but not exactly. It didn't happen. It just won't. No, he just ate. Let's see if we can get him a little cultured. Maybe you can. Nope, you can't put it in there. You can just put it from one spot to the next. Okay. You know what, buddy? Go ahead and watch TV. You've earned it. He's been having a rough day. Let's see. What are you watching, buddy? News? Yuck. That's I mean, whatever. Sure. Get your healthy dose of that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just showing that I have that. Now you'll notice one doesn't progress. And that's because you have to get to a certain level down here to progress further on here. It's just the way it works. And this graphic design will only get you so far in technology. So, like, just because you're good at a certain type of uh, skill, like graphic design, does not make you a computer expert kind of deal, you know? It's exactly that. We'll let him, uh, we'll let him just wing it from here. Let's see how our results go. Will he make it? I don't know. That's the thing. We'll just have to figure it out. We'll wait until Nate finishes his job. All right, buddy. And here's another thing: the controls of the game. You can kind of pin, pan, move the camera freely. There's no real requirement there. You just do what you do. Jack is starting to get a little eepy, so go ahead and get a siesta, man. Tomorrow's another day. Oh, he wants to flirt with Maria. I didn't even know he knew a Maria. Must have been somebody he talked to upon arrival. As you can see, there's always a wide variety of paras just kind of walking around, just kind of enjoying themselves. And that's nice. Well, I'll wait till Nate completes his job. The little side job. Who knows how long this will take? It will be okay, though. He will get there. Well, now he's at level 4 of graphic design. Oh, he's either eat a snack or watch TV for 2 hours. That is his want. The cool thing about this game is it kind of guides the narrative. You know what I mean? Oh, uh, that's cool. I mean, I don't know if there's a time limit on that. He does get 100 para money and a friend, which I guess that's nice to do. But yeah, sure. Why don't you sleep, dog? Well, uh, hey, buddy, hey. Now, while they're asleep, you can actually just skip time. So, like in the regular Sims, the Sims 4, you would generally have to wait or just fast forward time until the next day. On this game, instead, they do a couple of different things. One, you can pick a new way to tell the story. Get a free computer from your workplace is one of them. This grants all sorts of bonuses, and this one grants all sorts of bonuses. They're both this one's temporary though. So temporary buffs for 24 hours, or a card that grants just regular bonuses, or a free computer. I think I'll just give them a free computer. Added to inventory, which of course is somewhere. We'll figure out where the inventory is here real quick, because that was not really something that was covered. That's just fun to do. Um, anyways, let's figure it out. Hey, that looks like the inventory. I bet that is. I bet that is inventory. Let's place it someplace. There. Now you got two computers. That one might even be better than the one that they already had. All right, let's just progress along. See, the one book, when you clicked it, it progresses the day. But you also get little freebies, little bonuses, just for doing stuff. So, you know, you have to kind of pick and choose. Do you skip the day or do you get the items? Unless it was supposed to skip the day and give you the items, which could be a possibility. Now, here is the newspaper. The newspaper will give you a couple of options of things going on around the town. The museum is looking to expand their collection. Mushrooms, gems, and artifacts are welcome. So if you go around exploring the town and find any of the such, you can donate it to the museum. Hop on the bus for a faster commute. I don't think we'll do that. Astronomy Club is meeting tonight at the Industrial District Park. Free yoga class today at the gym. Well, I don't think we need to do that. However, let's figure out a couple of things. One, I'll pause it real quick. Now, the very first day that they did all this, um, Mr. Charles is working here at the elementary school as a PE teacher. And he's molding fresh new minds to learn the ways that is dodgeball, pretty much. Um, anyways, let's figure out exactly. So, here's the community center. Look at it. It's kind of rough, actually. Like, okay. And here's the museum. And here's the high school. They're kind of. Oh wait, no, it's over here. This is the library. I was wrong. Oh, they're close. They're close by. Is all saying. This is the little local town square where all the shops and such are, and apparently some of them are not doing so hot. So what are you gonna do? Um, honestly, you could just, you know, there are some buildings that are already built that you can move to if you choose. This little couple story, townhouse here next to the lighthouse, or perhaps you want to live next to the cemetery for some reason. I mean, why not? Um, over here is where the yoga was happening the last time. So let's figure out where to go for today. Let's figure out what today's schedules are, because I don't remember. They all have jobs. He's a character artist, and he is supposed to work today, so good luck on that. He is a cook at a hospital, and so good luck to him on that as well. Now, here are job perks. You can also get these perks by completing specific tasks during your workday. You don't have direct control over that. That's kind of an RNG thing. So, depending on how your para is doing, will dramatically change how its performance is. So, keep an eye on all that. He's pretty well awake, or pretty well rested, and so we'll go ahead and grab you a slice. I don't know how it's still fresh, but I mean it's still steaming, so it must be fine, right? Go ahead and get you a slice of that pizza. And after that, it's gym time, dog. He's happy right now. Do 3 different physical exercises for 30 minutes. That seems like it's up your alley, dog. I mean, that frozen pizza does look like it looks like a frozen pizza. I mean, it sure does. He's got to go to work in an hour. I don't think he's going to be able to do all of his workouts like he normally would. Fortunately, they have a dishwasher, so that should make things a little easier. Go ahead and get you a workout in, dog. We'll see if he gets to it in time. He might just lay down, do one pump, and then just be like, "Oh, I gotta go to work." You know? Maybe not. Man, he's kind of getting it. He's got the hair of the dog today. You know, he's just going at it. Let's see how you're doing, Doug. Alrighty. Um, this is also kind of what's weird. So somehow some of these get transferred over to your pals, and I'm not really sure why. Sure. Oh, he's got to go to work. I mean, he did at least one. All right, man. Go do your job, I guess. 8:30. That's when he does it. Oh, so he's just done, and he's using the bathroom. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, it was the warning. He's got to go to work soon. That must be it. Or he's embarrassed. He is. He is embarrassed. That's what that was. His mood changed. I don't know why you did that, or why your mood changed. But sure, are you gonna wash your hands, or are you just gonna stare at the sink? I don't think you need to be painting right now. You're about to go to work, dog. You need a you need to be in that mindset. Oh, well, that's kind of weird. There's two paintings there. Oh, he's gone. Off to the work. He's on it. Oh, whoops. Apparently, if you push tab, it'll open that menu. I don't know why you did that. Why are you doubling? Kind of weird. Look at him go. Look at all that trash, man. Well, somebody needs to clean that up. Okay, building just disappeared. Oh, Nate's off to work too. Man, to be working stiff, it's rough. Oh, hey, there's a child. They're the scariest breed of them all. See where you work at. Um, you're not supposed to be able to walk through stuff, buddy. You just walked on some kid's chalk drawing like it was nothing. That's chill. Right here, huh? Not even stairs. Okay. Guess we're gonna babysit Jack over here. He's got a little while before he has to go to work. And he's got yeah, he doesn't work till late, so he can sleep until he doesn't feel like sleeping anymore. But I'm not gonna let him. He's uncomfortable. Maybe perhaps he needs to use the bathroom. And perhaps he should take a bath. And oh well, that's fine. Hmm. That was a healthy number two there, guy. He always looks like a child that's about to get into trouble. The look on his face is just I mean, doesn't it? He looks like he's about to get in trouble. Which he might. I mean, that's the easiest one for you. Let's go over here. You know what? How about you learn to cook, buddy? You're in the food industry. You should probably know how to do that. Now, some of these appliances don't work yet. I don't know if it's just because they haven't roaded it yet, but eventually they'll get there.
Hmm.
It is going. Hmm. He doesn't want to cook, or he doesn't need to. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Apparently, jesters can just ignore their hunger because why not? Maybe you should throw that away, dog. Then, kinda. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Huh. What? Okay. Among Us, Boyfriend Dungeon, Dwarf Fortress, or Outbound. Go ahead and play Among Us, dog. Well, let's see if they actually put it on there. They sure did. That's funny. I mean, you know what? I ain't even mad. That's one of those games that's just wild to think that they would do. But hey, it makes sense. All right, everybody. I think that is where we're going to leave off on this game. Um, you all can check it out for yourselves. It is available on Steam right now. Feel free to stop on by. Again, this is Paralives.